Alright, what's going on everyone on YouTube? NES Ruler. Welcome to shelf number 4 of my DVD collection. We're going along pretty good now. We're up to the middle of the C's. So let's get into it. First we have volume 1 of CKY. I need to get volume 2, 3, and 4, but these are always scratched to shit. You know, they're fucking, skate videos. So, skaters usually don't take very good care of them, so... Is this CKY1? Yeah, okay. They're usually hard to find, but these are hilarious. I've talked about my love of Jackass before, but I still need to grab those other ones. Claustrophobia, released by MVD Visual. Ghost story in a new apartment type thing. Closed for the season. Released by MTI. This is a amusement park horror film. Takes place in an amusement park. It's okay. It's not the best of the amusement park subgenre of horror, but Clown Hunt. This actually was made. I think it was either the second or third worst film I've ever seen on my list on the podcast. This movie's just fucking bad. The acting is so bad. It's terrible. It has a cool premise, clowns are now, hunted by people instead of deer and game, stuff like that, but it sucks so bad, so fucking terrible. Cockney vs. Zombies, put out by Scream Factory, awesome fucking silent film. It's really good. The Coffins, put it out by Vicious Films. Coffin Rock, awesome Australian IFC Midnight film. Really, really recommend that one. Coldfish, put out by Bloody Disgusting Selects. This one's long. I think it's like 2.5 hours, so I haven't had time to watch that one yet. Cold Prey 2, I actually sent my copy of Cold Prey 1 to JP, so I need to grab another one of that, but awesome series. They're fucking amazing. Hope Cold Prey 3 gets a release here sooner or later. We'll see what happens with that one. We got Colin. This is an interesting zombie film. It's not the best, but it's definitely not the worst. The Collapse is put out by Anchor Bay. It's a post-apocalyptic type film. Come Out and Play, home invasion film. Yeah. Comic Book Man. Not Comic Book Man, that's the name of the fucking show. Comic Book the Movie is a documentary about comics. Kevin Smith and Stan Lee and a whole bunch of other people are in it. This one's actually signed. I don't know by who. I've been trying to figure that out since I got this, but... Comic Book Movie. Next we have Compliance. This movie's fucked up. I know it's true, but it just bothered me for some reason. I don't know. I don't know if it was the way it was shot, just really realistic, but well, it should have been. It's based on a true story, but this movie's it's fucked up. Fucked up. Conan O'Brien Can't Stop. It's a documentary about Conan O'Brien during that huge thing that was going on a few years ago with him. The Cook, put out by Anchor Bay. This one's eh. If you're gonna watch a Cook film, watch Bitter Feast. It's a lot better, like I just said. Contracted, IFC Midnight, fucking awesome film. Very nasty, very gross. Highly recommend this one. Amazing. We got The Cooler. That movie's good. Good drama. We got The Cottage, David Arquette. Put out by E1, so it's a home invasion film. Lots of home invasion films have came out lately. Cottage Country. This has Tyler Labine from Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. I just got this one as well, so I haven't had time to watch it, but soon. Corpses Are Forever, released by The Asylum, so, garbage. The Corridor, IFC Midnight, I think it's a backwoods slasher, if I stand corrected. Count Yorgos Vampire, awesome MGM. Midnight release film. Sorry, gotta get this camera right. Got the Crash reel. I just picked this one up as well. I talked about it in my last update. Crawl, Bloody Disgusting Selects. This movie's okay. It has a cool atmosphere. It's another backwoods type film. It's okay. Bloody Disgusting Selects are pretty solid films, to be completely honest. I have the entire collection, so. The Crawling Eye, put out by Image, creature feature from 1958. Crawl Space, released by IFC Midnight. This movie fucking sucks. It's terrible. Would not recommend that one whatsoever. It's bad. We have Creep, put out by Lionsgate. Yeah. Some of these I even forgot that I had, so. We have Creepshow, classic. Creepshow 3. I still need to get Creepshow 2 soon or later. Haven't found a copy for cheap, so that's why I don't have it. Creep Fan. It's about a fan that goes on a killing streak, pretty much. Who released this? Inception Media Group. Huh, whoever that is. Creep Fan. Critters. Gotta get the second one. And one second. Actually, I gotta get all of them, actually. Crow's Nest, IFC Midnight. This is a found footage film. It's not very good. The Crying Dead. This is an abandoned hospital film. You know, put this out. Viva Pictures. Cube 2, Hypercube. This movie fucking sucks. The CGI's terrible. The characters are terrible. The story's terrible. Everything's terrible. It's fucking terrible. Cube 0. This one's a little bit better than Cube 2, but not much. But you know, that's not saying much. Cujo, put out by Artsian. Have to have that one's classic. We have Cut. This is an British film from 2009. Yep. Haven't seen many people talk about that one. Curanandro, Dawn of the Demons. Is that how you pronounce it? Put up by Lionsgate and Miramax, actually. Yeah. Mexican underworld film. Troma, double feature of Cybernator and the Digital Prophet. Czech Dream. This is a film about actually opening up a Walmart type store in the Czech Republic, and this actually doesn't exist. It's not a real store, but they just put it there to see the people's reactions. It's actually pretty entertaining, that movie. I recommend that one. Damnation Alley, Shout Factory, post-apocalyptic film. Damned by Dawn, Image from 2010. Seemed pretty interesting. It has some cool makeup on the back. Dane Cook's Torgasm Steelbook. Bought that one a while ago. After Dark Original, Dark Circles. Dark Feed. This movie fucking blows as well. It's a hospital film. Film crew in a hospital. And shit starts to go down. It sucks. Dark Forces. I know there's a Synapse release of this. This is the Elite edition from... when did this come out? 2004, so it's pretty old. Romero's The Dark Half. MGM from 1991. The Dark House. I just watched this one. It's okay, to be completely honest. Tobin Bell is fucking amazing as always in it. It's an interesting concept. It has this one gore scene that's really, really solid and really, really good. But I recommend it if you find it for cheap. But Dark Ride amusement park film. This is one of the 8 films to die for after the first After Dark Horror Fest, so that one's pretty old too. The Dark Rooms, put out by Phase 4 Films. Dark Touch, put out by IFC Midnight. I heard that one's not very good. I just picked that one up too not that long ago. Dark Reality, released by Phase 4 Films. This is one of the older Phase 4 releases. This is from 2011. It's a slasher film. The Day the Earth Stood Still. I just have this because it has the original 1951 version on it. That's why I have it. Day of the Dead. Not the coolest special edition, but it's old Anchor Bay, so you have to keep it. Dead Girl. Dark Sky Films. This one's actually pretty solid. Not many people talk about this one anymore, but it's actually really fucking good. I recommend that one. Dead in 3 Days, Dimension Extreme. I haven't checked that one out either, but Dead Heat, it's put out by Anchor Bay from 1981? No, 1987. 87, man, good year. 87, 88. Dead Heat. Soska Sisters, Dead Hooker in a Trunk, IFC Midnight. Talked about this one on the podcast. It's fun as fuck, good. Sorry, like I said, I have fucking asthma and talking for, all this time. Dead Souls, this is a Scream Factory film. I heard it's one of the not good ones, so. Dead Space Aftermath. I talked about Dead Space a lot. I'm a huge fan of this series. Really awesome games. I'd recommend it if you guys play games, check out Dead Space. Bedtime Stories Volume 1 and Volume 2. Yeah, enough said. Those are terrible. They're bad. The Dead Hate the Living. This is a full moon film. Abandoned hospital film. It's fun. But it's the R-rated version. I don't know if there's an unrated version of that film, but Dead of Night, released by Midnight Releasing. Only reason why I picked it up is, Tony Todd. It's only really the reason. Dead Weight. It's put out by Horizon. It's a post-apocalyptic survival film. Just picked that one up as well. So there you guys have it. That is the 4th shelf of my DVD collection. Hope you guys liked it. If you guys did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to follow me on my Twitter, you can do so at twitter.com/NESRuler22. I'll talk to you guys very soon with the 5th shelf. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit.